What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. Now, you guys are well aware of how this all goes, right? We're like used to the song and dance with the review bombing. We've been there, done that, right? Okay. You get these articles that drop every single time one of these little woke progressive agenda shows comes dropping on your favorite streaming service, okay? They've hijacked the original IP that you and I loved, right? Way back in the day, they hijacked the IP so that they could use it as a platform for their agenda, okay? They completely butchered the original material, pay no attention to character development, how these characters actually were, who they should be going forward. They pay no attention to that whatsoever. And then when you respond with your completely legitimate criticism of the writing, of the terrible costuming, or the production value, or the acting, whatever it may be, then they give you the accusations. Oh, Willow fans appear to be review bombing the Disney Plus reboot, right? It's not legitimate reviews. No, this is just review bombing, review brigading, whatever you want to call it, okay? Just piling on, giving it 1 star or 0 stars, or whatever the lowest rating you can get, right? That's what happens. That's what they say. And then they label you the worst of the worst, right? They say, yeah, the people that are bombing this thing are just a bunch of racists. They're just a bunch of misogynists and phobes. And you can see in this article, it says at the time of the writing, the audience score for Willow was standing at 27%, right? All the way down to 27%. And the fans have been basically blasting the show's writing and characters, labeling the story cliche and dull. Now, this was all the way back around December 16, right? So midway through December, okay? So now I want you to see this. So tooling around on Twitter, I found this particular post, right? The audience score is rising. If you haven't added a 5-star for Willow yet, it is much appreciated. So you can see right here, when this person posted this was on January the 7th, all right? The score made it all the way up to 40%. So it was at 27% about mid-December, right? Now, here, first week of January, it's up to 40%, right? And you can see that this person was actually responding to this other post when it was at 36%. Daily reminder to go rate Willow 5 stars. So look, it's review boosting. Let's just call it what it is, all right? Review boosting happens. We've been saying this, okay? Everybody tries to claim, nope, it's just these guys giving these fake ratings that nobody actually pays attention to. But you can see there is an actual coordinated campaign to boost the ratings for Willow up. Now, this show is trash and nobody's going to care how high this audience scores get. The people that know, okay? And so all of these extra individuals, they're not going to make any big difference in my opinion. But let's see where Willow's audience score is at now. Yeah, you gotta hand it to them, man. They on the job, man. They are on the job. This thing got all the way up to 48%. 3,305 user ratings. Okay, if you go back and look at this tweet, it was at 2845 2 days ago. All right, so this thing has gotten somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 ratings. All of them gotta be 5 stars in order for this thing to go from 40% all the way up to what? 48%. And I bet they're still coming in. Let me refresh this real quick. Nah, no new ones. But I mean, it's just utterly amazing, right? Utterly amazing that this is what's going down. And my question is, where's the articles on this, right? How come you don't see articles on this one, CBR? Like, they're quick to call it review bombing, right? They're quick to call it review bombing and point all of that out and say, oh, look at these bad racists and misogynists coming out here review bombing this particular show. You guys are quick to say that, but what happens when it's in the opposite direction? And there's an absolute coordinated campaign. You got like 2 different users, and this thing is jumping leaps and bounds over the last couple of days. Like, if you come on to this person, they giving instructions like, hey, give me the link of the web if you please, and my pleasure. And say, hey, there you go. You can go ahead and click right there and drop your reviews, okay? And this person says, why is it so low? And they respond, homophobes, racists, etc. are review bombing it or bomb reviewing it because the show is quote unquote woke. Well, I mean, you could say that they're review bombing it because the show is woke, but the reality is the show is just trash. It's just a bad show, okay? Woke or not, all right? The wokeness definitely doesn't help the show, and the wokeness is really the purpose of the show. The purpose of the show is to be woke, okay? It is to promote all of these ideologies and agendas. It is not to entertain you, okay? And so that's the problem. This person says, honestly, the fact that it's slowly creeping up gives me life. I added mine. Audience score is now at 40%. Where are the articles about this? I just find it amazing that at some point in the year, every major publication comes out and starts talking about review bombing and said that these are all fake reviews, that these reviews don't even count because, you know, the people that are putting them out there, they have an agenda. They're haters. You know, they're racist. They're misogynists. They're everything else up under the sun. You guys are the worst people in the world, so don't pay any attention to them. That's what they're basically saying. Don't listen to those scores of this review bomb show, right? Okay? There is an agenda afoot that's lowering the score artificially. Don't pay any attention to it. The show's great. Listen to the critics, right? That's what they're doing. And look, if you think I'm lying, let's look at this. Let's see how many of these. Look, 2 hours ago, 5 stars. 2 hours ago, 5 stars. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. 5 star. Oh, here's a half star that kind of snuck in there. I'm surprised they haven't deleted it. 5 star, 5 star. Oh, 4 star. Okay. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. On and on and on. Okay. This thing has been going on for a couple of days and this score has absolutely shot through the roof. It is hilarious, man. And what's really funny is you start reading some of these reviews. It's just a really fun show with lots of rep and funny moments. That's the review. Okay. The show the world needs right now. So fun, beautiful, and truly epic. It isn't perfect. All right, even though you gave it a perfect rating, but the show means the world to me. Kit and Jade are a major highlight of the show. I love this show. It's so fun and goofy. I laugh out loud several times an episode and have really gotten wrapped up in the story along the way. I am really enjoying this show. Great show, guys. I enjoy it. Like, look, this person doesn't even have a name. They just gave it 5 stars 18 hours ago. On and on and on. It is too funny. Now, this person actually gave some weight to the review, okay? They actually gave some insight. You know, somebody that might have actually watched the show, okay? Instead of just gave it a positive rating. But then you have to wonder, yep, there's the profile. Not a single movie rating. The only rating she's ever given. Look, the only rating this person has ever done on this site. The only rating this person has ever done on the site is for Willow, okay? And the same applies to a lot of these 5-star reviews, okay? A lot of them, they came here strictly to give Willow a boost. That's it. They don't ever come on here any other time. They came here strictly for that. See, like, you can see, like, my account, like, I don't come on here often to drop a review, but I will from occasionally just say, hey, you know, here's my thoughts on this particular movie. You know, I do throw my 2 cents in from time to time. I don't do it all the time, but I do it time to time. And that doesn't necessarily make my opinions more valid than somebody else's opinions, but I'm saying that these guys literally only came on here to drop that review for Willow. This person says, in no way saying you shouldn't help boost Willow, but after multiple incidents have proven how Rotten Tomatoes is easily manipulated by white nationalists and homophobes, we need to let the platform die. I see 2 million people have watched this show, so this audience rating represents less than 5%. They're talking about easily manipulated by white nationalists and homophobes. We just saw this review boosted up by 20% in less than a month. Are you joking? Like I said, this 36% was just 2 days ago. So that means that this thing has jumped 12% in the last 2 days. You have no space to talk about manipulation, lady, or whoever you are. This person has no place to talk about manipulation of any kind, all right? We have seen this user rating absolutely explode. 500 user ratings in a couple of days has taken this thing from 40% to 48%. Get out of here with that crap, man. Like I said, where are the articles from CBR and all of these other outlets that like to talk about the review bombing? I want to see some facts. I want to see them write about this. But you know they won't, okay? They're probably going to come back later and say, hey, after the real fans went and watched Willow, look what happened to the scores. Everybody loves it. Man, this is just too funny, man. And look, I guarantee you that they're going to try to push this thing over 60% so they can turn that little bucket of spilled rotten popcorn into a nice bucket of fresh popcorn, okay? I can guarantee you they're going to do that, all right? They're only 12% away, all right? And they've bumped it up 12% in the last couple of days, okay? So they're going to go ham on this thing. I guarantee it, right? Don't be surprised if at the end of the day, this thing is sitting at like 65, 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. Anyway, folks, what do you think about this situation? Review boosting? We've called it. We've said that this happens. People don't want to talk about it, but you can see the evidence itself. And look, it's a full-on campaign. It's not just us talking about it, okay? It's not just people going in there and doing it on its own. It's a full-blown campaign that is on Twitter as we speak. And they're gathering supporters, and they're getting the score boosted up to where they want to be. Anyway, jump down in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.